everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of Assistive Technology and Accessibility News. This week I'm excited because Thursday, May 15th, is the 14th Annual Global Accessibility Awareness Day, or GAAD, EGAD. So there are many events that go on around this day, and the purpose of GAAD is to get everyone talking, thinking, and learning about digital access and inclusion, and the more than 1 billion people with disabilities and impairments around the world. Digital accessibility refers to the ability of people with disabilities and impairments to independently consume and/or interact with digital applications and content. That can be a mobile phone app, that can be a web page on a computer, that can be the operating system itself. So I will post the link for this year's events down in the description, but you can learn more about GAAD by going to accessibility.day. That is the website. And you can also get to anything from the link that I'm going to post below. They're on the same website. So our second story is about the autism tracking that the Trump administration and the Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. wants to implement. They said that they are going to build a data platform based off of Medicare and Medicaid data, as well as data from wearable technologies, that's your smart watches or any kind of tracking devices that a person with autism might wear. So this is a little concerning, and advocacy groups have expressed privacy concerns. I bet we're going to see a class action lawsuit from parents due to the HIPAA laws that protect Medicare and Medicaid privacy. It's pretty scary. This is creepy and scary, and a lot of people with autism wear tracking devices because they do get lost easily or get overwhelmed and can't figure out how to get back where they need to be. We'll keep an eye on this and see how it goes. So the next story talks about how teachers are just starting to discuss the pros and cons of artificial intelligence or AI tutors in the classroom. They have mixed views on the effectiveness, and while these AI tutors do offer personalized learning, there are still challenges such as learner readiness and the need for teacher involvement, and the fact that AI just cannot replace humans. So this will be something interesting to keep watching. All right, and now we're to the training of the week. I am attending as a part of GAAD. There is a Progressing Your Accessibility Journey. It's a free webinar to celebrate GAAD, but it will be tomorrow, and I will put a link to it in the description. But it's tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific. That should be 3 p.m. Eastern. And what they're going to cover is starting out or continuing to improve your accessibility maturity in your company, the impact of digital accessibility on assistive technology users, and what automated tools won't show you a false sense of accessibility. I will make sure that it's by TTC Global, and I'll make sure that the link is down in the description. All right, so now we are to the AT of the week. Time for fun. Today we're going to be talking about color overlays. It has been shown that when dyslexic children can read through a self-chosen colored overlay, their reading speed increases about 25%, and that's Wilkins 2002. Moreover, although it seems that even non-dyslexic children benefit from the use of colored overlays, the benefit resulting from the use of colored overlays by dyslexic children is higher than those observed with non-dyslexic children. So it's pretty interesting that it actually does help. There have been some other research studies done, one specifically on a blue color overlay for people with traumatic brain injury, and the color overlays can improve fluency for people. They can reduce eye fatigue. There's many different uses for them. So yeah, it's pretty interesting once you start digging into things. And I may do an actual course on color overlays at some point. So I've got a book here to demonstrate some of these that I have, and there are 3 different kinds of overlays. So you can have the line overlays, and this is one that I made in a workshop at a convention that I went to. It's actually a copy of different lines with colors on a transparency sheet, ran through a copier and put together with a little brad. Just punched a hole in all the ends of them and you put them together on a little brad. And this is actually something for students to go try so they can see what color works best for them. And I'm going to pick purple today just to show you. So say I'm reading on this page, I'm going to take it and line it up with my text. I'm just going to let you see, hopefully. I'm going to take it, line it up with my text, and just follow along as I read, so I don't lose my place. It makes sure I go to the next line. And I really like these when I'm reading books because I've always been like a finger follow person. So here I have like a purple one, a blue one, a pink one. I think that's more like a green and a yellow. So there's options for people. And then you can get some that are pre-made. I actually got these at the Dollar Tree several years ago. And so these, you just want to make sure that they're the right color, and you would just do the same thing here, follow along with that on the bottom. And so it just allows you to go through the lines without, each line without losing your place as well. But the color can also help with things like eye fatigue, attention, those kind of things. And then here, and so there are also full page overlays. And so here I have an example of a full page overlay where you just lay it over the page. So the ones I have are more to help keep you on track and not lose your place. But some people prefer the full page overlays as well because they may not necessarily need that the kind of help that I do, where it's I lose my place way too easily or get distracted and lose my place. So pretty interesting. And now I want to show you so now I'm going to show you what digital color overlays look like. And the one I'm going to use is Claro View. It's part of the Claro company. There you see it turned everything on my screen blue. It's a full overlay, but I can go in and choose my color if I want it to be green instead. All these different color options I can choose from. If I need the words, I can do it from pencils. So it just gives me so many different options. And I think here I can pick and choose which ones I want. I can turn it on, I can turn it off. Very easy to do. There you go. That is color overlays. And please feel free to go out and give them a try. They can be fairly cheap. The software is not super cheap, but there are softwares out there that are just color overlays. What I'm using now is part of a literacy support software system. So it also does OCR. It will track along with text as it's read. So it does so many more things. But this was an easy way to show you what a digital color overlay looks like. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching this week. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you want to keep getting this information, or email me any news tips that you have about assistive technology and accessibility to atchick@atchick.org. Have a great week, y'all. Bye.